Hello, welcome to my channel. Nice to see you again. My name is MJ. If this is your first time on this channel, I love makeup, beauty, style, things of that nature. So if you're someone who enjoys makeup, playing makeup, having fun, chilling, hanging out, then you should make this your home. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and then we can hang out more. I'm going to structure today's video a little bit different today. I want to introduce something to my channel called Lottery Looks. And basically what that means is I have put every eyeshadow that I own into this little circular device here. I've written it down on a piece of paper, and whatever palette I pull out of here is the palette that I'm gonna play. Excuse my voice, okay? My allergies are acting up a little bit. I'm not sick, but my allergies have been getting the best of me here lately. But back on track. So I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes. I only have one face. I only have one set of eyes. So I like to get good use out of the makeup that I have and the makeup that I own. So I figured this would be a great, fun way for me to go ahead and make sure that I was using all of my eyeshadow palettes and I wasn't forgetting about some. And it was fun. I guess you could say it's kind of twist on, you know, shop my stash. That style of thing, except I don't know what stash I'm pulling from, okay? They are only eyeshadows in here because, I don't know if you do this, but the way that I structure my makeup looks for that day is whatever my eyes are doing, that kind of dictates what the rest of the face is going to do because I start with eyes. I do eyes first. So the color of blush that I want to play in or use, to the highlight, to the lip color, and how I want to create the entirety of the look is solely based on what my eyes are doing. If it's a neutral plain look, then I kind of have free reign. If I'm putting color on my lids, then I try and make sure that the colors that go on my cheeks and lips are not clashing or fighting with my eyes. Does that make sense? I'm sure it does. You know, I'm just asking questions and shit being extra. Either way, let's get into the lottery portion of this video. Okay. No, I'm playing. All right, guys. Are you nervous? I'm a little nervous. Not really. It's fine. Okay, look at that. Okay, if you can't see that, that's fine. I'm gonna put it here somewhere on the screen. We are playing in the ABH Jackie Aina palette. It's such a beauty, so I'm cool. I'm excited about that. Let's get into it. Here is what this gorgeous palette looks like. It is never leaving my collection. Let me just make that loud and clear. Let me rotate it so that you can get a good look at it. Okay. This is a beautiful palette. It always will be. We're end of October, you know, cooler months, winter months are kicking in. And I'm feeling like I want to play in these neutral shades, you know, these browns maybe. The purples are kind of calling me too. But I think I'm going to do something simple, quick, and easy. Maybe transition. Maybe warm that up on the lid, this center lid. And then maybe we'll play in these purples with our lower lash line and in a corner. Who knows? You know, that's the best part of makeup, being able to be creative and play. And, you know, your makeup is your makeup. You make it look how you want it to look, okay? As long as you feel good in it, that's what matters. Okay, so let me zoom you guys in a little bit. And then we'll so what I like to do is I like to go ahead and take just a little bit of brow powder and just kind of dust a little bit into my brows before I start. So if you don't have brow powder, that's totally fine. You don't have to do this step because it's not going to be neat or cute or anything like that. Just generally, I like to kind of just set it with a wee bit of powder before I get started. Because I'm going to come back and I'm going to fill it in with my micro pencil anyway. So it doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be cute, because it's not the focus right now. We're just kind of setting it, because a lot of times I have combination skin, so I do not have dry skin by any means. So sometimes after you apply your skincare and whatnot, it can get into your brow, so I like to put a little bit of brow powder in there to kind of prep them. I'm gonna clean up my brows. I am using the Nars Soft Matte Concealer in the shade Caramel, if you're curious. Our lids are set with a matte concealer, and then all I'm doing now is putting a little bit of loose setting powder just under the brow to help blend. So for starters, I'm gonna go into the shade Ginger, this one right here, and this is going to transition. I've got that shade kind of laid down, we'll come back to it. I'm going to go into the shade Edges right here to kind of deepen that up and warm that up just a wee bit more. What I've decided to do is I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Edges, and I'm going to place that matte shade on the inner corners of the eyes as well. I love to do a halo eye, so that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to put that on the inner on both sides. Okay, so now I'm gonna jump into the shade Credit, this deep chocolate tone here, and I'm just gonna add some depth on the outer corners, probably buff it a little bit into the crease too. Now that I've got my depth laid, I'm going to go back into Edges and Ginger, kind of reinforce those colors until it becomes a soft blend up through the brow, and then I'll be ready for my shimmer. I'm thinking I want to use Zam, which is this shade here. I've swatched it already. It's a beautiful gold, very reflective, and I'm thinking I want to fill the center of the lid with this shade. Yeah, let's do it. So as you just saw, I always, with any shimmer, I like a sticky base, so I go in with the Makeup by Mario Master Glow in Clear. So now let's pick up that shimmer shade. And I have very, very small eyes, so I tend to use small brushes for everything. Smaller brushes do very, I think I want to use my finger, guys. That's gonna take way too long, and I don't got it. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. That is so pretty. It's giving all of the winter holiday feels. I'm gonna do the other eye. Shimmer definitely prefers to be applied with a finger, but that's totally okay. Not a big deal for me. I'm not doing any complaining. So I'm gonna go in and blend these matte shades into the shimmer by just kind of tapping on where they meet with a little bit more of the matte shade, and boom, we will be almost done. I'm gonna go into edges, and I'm just gonna kind of tap and pat right on this inner corner until these two colors become one and look like they kind of melt into one another. Okay, so since we are playing, let's go ahead and throw a little bit of this shade right under the brow bone. Since we're here and we're playing, haven't done this in a while, but let's play. If this brush can get it to stick a bit. There we go, just a wee bit. Not too much, but add a little pizzazz. Take it back, y'all. Gruel, I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and throw some eyeliner on, and then when I come back, I will be zoomed out so that we can get into the face. All right, y'all. I am applying my Danessa Myrix Balm Powder on my T-zone. I'm almost out. Okay, I am pan. So I'm scraping and I'm using the powder puff to apply it, to kind of apply and press it in, because it is a new holy grail of mine. Okay, boom. Are you gonna get anything from the Sephora sale this week? I intend to. Basket is full, but I'm definitely gonna be doing like a process of elimination, because you can't just get everything, or can you? I do set this, even though it turns into a powder. Don't judge me. I think it's out of habit, and having like an oily T-zone. It is light. I don't, as a pack 1,000 pounds of freaking setting powder. The intent is to lightly set. The intention. Let me say that, because I don't want my makeup to look cakey, but I find that my makeup lasts a really long time, and I sweat a lot too. I sure hate it, but it is what it is. I always have. But even when I sweat a lot, guys, like a lot, once my face dries, my makeup is still gorgeous. Okay? Of course, it's not got normal, regular, with the normal, regular wear and tear if you've been wearing your foundation for hours. But it still looks pretty damn good. You know, like I'm not feeling disgusting in the face. Like, at this point. Because you know, sometimes your makeup can look like, at this point, I just need to take this off and let my skin just do the damn thing. But it looks pretty good still. So let me continue to bore you. As I said, I do set around my eyebrows. Again, I sweat a lot. Okay. We're done. Okay, so for the rest of the face, I'm going to conceal. What is this? I always use 2 concealers per use. You know, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you totally should, because that's where I do the bulk of my content. I'm just going to put this down the sides of my nose and under here. Boom. That's enough for what I'm trying to accomplish here. Let's do a little bit lighter under the eye. Just a wee bit. Let's contour this face. Alright, let's lay it there, do a little mark here and here. Now let's blend. I always like to blend my contour first because I like to let my concealer sit. Everybody knows the concealer has to sit. You let it thicken up a little bit, dry down just a tad bit, sweets, and it gives you a little more coverage. And this works for lots of different formulas. That method, that technique is not new, but that's why I blend my contour shade first. I love this contour shade. It's tried and it's true. I would love to try the new who is it, OIS contour sticks. Right now I'm just using the Huda Beauty foundation stick, and what is it, Coffee Bean. So let's get that nicely blended back into the hairline. Very nice, very nice. Boom, quick and easy. So now we can go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and blend this concealer in. We're gonna blend the concealer in, then we'll add our foundation, and then we'll get to we'll do our cream blush. And you guys, since I want to still play in the purple because we're not done with the eyeshadow palette, I still want to play in those purple tones. So I'm thinking it's not a thing, I'm gonna put those purple tones down in my waterline and kind of blend them out, and let's see what it's looking like. I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be cute. If I don't like it, I'll change it. I'll do something different, or I'll just go with it anyway. I can wipe it off if I don't like it. That's pretty much it with that. How long does it take you to do your makeup? It used to take me like 2 hours, y'all. Like, I shit y'all not. When I first like started playing in makeup and trying to learn how to do it and teach myself just off of like watching like other YouTubers and stuff like that, 2 hours, baby. 2 hours until I got into my groove and learned what I like, what I didn't like, and what I felt like worked best and looked the best and gave me the results I was in search for. Now I've probably cut that time in half. It still takes me about an hour to do it, especially if I'm wearing like eyeshadow, but I do have like a quick makeup look that I do too that I could probably do in like 15 minutes. But that's not with any eyeshadow. It's not with me applying my lash extensions, which is what I'm wearing right now. I applied those before I started filming, guys. If you're interested in that, let me know down in the comments. And I will record myself struggling to get them on so that you guys can laugh. Because it's a struggle. It's a struggle, okay? I'm not loving the way they came out today, but there's beauty in the journey, guys. Trust the process, okay? This is on the second time I've ever done my lash extensions, like on myself. And I know it seems like I'm just really, really blending and beating this face. I am. Okay, I am. I'm just talking, okay? So let me make it. Okay, let me finish this up right quick, guys. Did I mess that up? It don't matter, we're gonna fix it. Okay, now, so, okay. Let's go back in with our contour brush and let's marry these shades together. See that? Let's marry them together. Marry them together just like that. Boom. And the foundation that I've been using a lot is this Bounce foundation. I just be using the shit out this Bounce. Excuse my French. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut y'all out. I have just really been using that Bounce foundation, and it has been absolutely and completely giving me life. I'm gonna go on with this Bounce foundation. What's another one that I really like? I haven't used some of my foundations in a while. I'll use them today. I think later on today I'm gonna film some content, film like a reel or two for my Instagram. Maybe I'll film some content for my TikTok page today. Is what I'm thinking. Get out of there. There we go. 2 pumps. Okay, so I'm gonna just grab this brush. There we go. Throw that on the face. And then I'm gonna blend this out real quick. This shade is like so perfect for me. It literally like disappears into the skin. It's gorgeous. Sorry, it just is. It just is. All right, let's. Oh guys, y'all know what I forgot to do? I so forgot to color correct. It's fine. And I definitely needed it. Oh well. We're not getting any today. We are not getting any today. That's okay. Some days are like that. We forget stuff, okay? We're humans. Okay, we're not perfect beings. We mess up, we make mistakes. Especially when you're getting dressed and getting ready to go somewhere, getting ready to do something. Do stuff. It's alright. It just works though. It just works, guys. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself some grace. You know? I know we hate when we forget things, but it's okay. It's totally alright to forget some stuff or to mess up on some stuff sometimes. She has come alive. She has come alive. Let me stop. Okay. There's going to be very little editing in this process because I want y'all to see how it literally just comes together. Okay. And then I keep all of my brushes with my wet products right here. I don't put them back. I don't put them up. We can go back in with our contour shade. We can go back in with our concealer brush and kind of tap, 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 tap. Okay, to make sure everyone Go back in with our contour brush. Okay, and we are making sure that everyone is marrying in holy matrimony, damn it. Yes, time for cream. Since we are going to play in the purple in the waterline, let's play in purple blush, right? Because the eyes are leading us. They're leading us. So let's just go throw in a little bit of this purple blush. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And we're just gonna put that exactly right up the side of the face, kind of where the concealer and the contour meet. And I always start in the back and make my way down to the face, because a lot of times that first dab of product on your face releases the most. And you wanna, you don't want it to get out of control, even though it's okay if it does, because we haven't even powdered yet. But let's apply this. Cool. Once we have applied that to our liking, again, always blending. I'm gonna go back in with my the brush that I used for my contour. And I'm gonna go and reinforce that contour and blend it into the blush. Boop boop. Very cute. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, that works. That works, that works. At this point, we're done with cream products. Let's start. Okay, so to set my under eye, I'm going to go into my pressed powder. And I'm gonna kind of lightly press this right under the eye with my little dry sponge here. Did I get that in my eye? Maybe. That's not fun. Okay, cool. Just a wee bit. Ooh, I think I got that in my eyes, guys. Ooh. Take my triangle powder puff. I think we're having technical difficulties under this eye. We're gonna go ahead and set the rest of that. We're just patting into our Makeupforever matte velvet. And we're just kind of gonna pat. It's so smoothing. And I find that it is all that I need, and it provides and gives all that my skin and face need, rather than going in with a loose setting powder. Every time I try and do the least, and maybe I'm just doing it wrong, right? That could very well be the case. I don't prefer the look of it, of a loose setting powder under my eye over this pressed powder. I just don't prefer it. So that's that on that. And I just really set the sides of my nose because I haven't contoured it yet. Boom. Now I'm going to, I've set this all nice and stuff. Yes, I'm smooth. Stunning. Can you see that? Super smooth. Super smooth. That looks good to me. So let me go ahead and contour my nose right there. So maybe I told a baby fib. I always do this, y'all. Every day never fails. Every time I do my makeup, I forget to contour my nose, and then I have to contour my nose on top of powder. But it always comes out so good. So maybe that's just my new method of the way that, you know, my nose stop tapping. The way that my nose desires to be contoured. I don't know. Who knew noses had desires? Oh no, noses had desires. Don't worry about that because I don't do a very strong nose contour anyway. I just kind of apply product in the general area. Look at that. Nose crooked as heck. It'll be alright though. Yeah. I just apply the product in the general area and then I blend it out. That's it. Alright, now let's blend. I kind of jump around too. I don't really, there's not really, I mean, I guess you could say there's a method to how I do my nose contour, but you know, it's kind of a just freestyle, the BS, and hope that there are no lines of demarcation and you are satisfied with the end product. Is kind of how I do my nose contour. My mirror is to like this way. That might be your right. It's my left, but it may very well be your right as you're watching this. I need another mirror. That one's too far. I don't want to get out of the shot. So let me. Yeah, so I just kind of blend until it starts to look how I want it to look, you know, to the desired look that I like. And this is normally the brush that I use, drops brush but catches it, to blend out my color corrector, or the concealer that I use to like color correct and spot conceal. But since I forgot to do that today, yay me, we're just gonna use it to make sure that the middle of the nose does not have two stripes, but it's slightly lighter, light and dark contrast. Okay, and that's it. We have contoured the nose. Back to setting the face. So let's go ahead, and I like to do, I'm gonna go in with my micro powder first. Boop. Let's set everything with this. This also softens your blush, so be mindful of that. Anytime you're wearing cream blush and you feel like maybe you've gotten a little out of hand and you've taken it a little too far, it's okay. Because you still have to set it with powder if that's your jam. If you're, you know, a setting with powder kind of gal. Okay? So you're going to set it and look at that. Still there, still very pretty. Just softened. Okay, so I'll do a light dust of that. I do not dust it over my nose. You will see why here in just a moment. I'm going to go in with a setting powder. And I am going to, this is the Fenty setting powder in the shade Cashew. And I'm going to take this over my smile lines. Do y'all hear that I'm cutting the, just rude. I'm literally trying to film a video. Listen, I kind of finished up done what I'm doing. It seems like they've kind of traveled a little bit further away. So let's keep going. I'm going to go ahead and use my loose setting powder. This is by Fenty. And this is in the shade Hazelnut. I absolutely and completely love it. I'm tapping off on the lid just a bit. And then I'm kind of dabbing it. and picking it up and spreading it over the face. And I dab it because this powder is heavy duty in my opinion. Like, you can do too much with this powder. So don't. If you pick up a lot on your brush, tap out on the back of your hand. I like to tap out in the bottom. I mean, in the top of the cap. Tap it off. Sometimes I will even dab excess off on here and then tap. And then I'll just work from whatever powder's in the lid. And I always dab it, spread it across my face. And then I'll go in and start to set and work it everywhere. Just like that. Took my eye out right now. Set everywhere that's wet, baby. Okay, cool. Cool. So we are set beautifully. I like her. She's liking me here in the mirror. Okay, we're cute. Next, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to add some bronzer to warm the face back up, and some blush, highlight, and then we gotta pick her out. Then we have to decide where we're going with these lips, honey. Where we're going with these lips. I almost forgot I told a story again. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up that sponge again, and I'm going to stop tapping. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up that sponge again, and I'm going to pick up some pressed powder, and I'm going to clean up my eyeshadow like so. Pick it up, and it's kinda works like a stamp, which is basically what I do. Stamp. Boom. Great. Then I go back in with my triangle puff. Let me just keep using this mirror. And I kind of blend that and press that in lightly just with the tip to kind of clean up your eyeshadow and your wing, if you're a winger. If you're not a winger like me, then just for your eyeshadow. But I am a winger. I love a wing. I will never not wear a wing. Fingers crossed. But it is a total preference of mine. Boom. And it's quick and it's easy. And I can do it once I'm done with, my cream and my wet products. Okay. Can you see that? She is cleaned up. Very nice. Now let's get into our bronzing combo. Has been the same, and I'm not changing it no time soon. Now I'm playing. I'm going to go on with Nars Quirimba. Tappy tappy. And we're going to put this right here where bronzer goes. Tappy tappy. Tappy tappy. Is anything coming out? Am I tripping? Oh yeah, I see it. Guys. Sorry. I see it. There it is. Warm me up, Scotty. Okay, so now for the rim of my head, I do one little tap in here, and I go in with my Iconic London. The name. Did you see how the name was just floating away from me? And I was looking at it float away, guys. Trying to catch it. But I caught it. It was in the air, y'all. It was floating. It was leaving. It was almost lost in the clouds. Lost in the sauce, baby. But we found it. So I love it. It's so cute. It's a nice balance of like red, brown colors. Yum, yum. Scrump diddly yum. Sorry. So cute. Yes, and more. Yes. Okay, so we've got that. Let's get into blush. Blush. Let me get my blush brush, y'all. There it is. I almost lost it. So I want to try this color right here. Why not? Why not? Is that gonna pick that up? I feel like I need to use a more dense brush because this is normally the brush I use. It's very soft. Alamada makes really good, Alamada Cosmetics makes really good brushes. It's super soft, but I think I want to use a more dense brush. Here we go. This one is a little more dense. This one, oh, this one's even more dense. Do we want that one? This is a contour brush, isn't it? Yes, it is. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? I kind of like the shape of this brush for blush because it kind of hugs the face. But this will... Okay, let's try this one first. Because this is more like a putty rather than like a powder. Oh, it looks like it's picking up. Ooh. Do y'all see? That looks vibrant. Oh, oh. What's it doing? What's it doing? And myself was supposed to start in the back with that, and I started right on the front. Who are you? Okay. Okay, well, show me something then. This is my first time using this brush, y'all. Blush, y'all. That's why I'm like, what's happening? What's happening? Oh, it's super cute, though. You better come through, Mac. What are these? The Glow Play blush is what these are. This is in the shade Rosy Does It. I'll put all the deets about the makeup that I'm wearing, what's on my face, down in the description box. Down in the description box, babies. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. When you're trying to find balance. When you... Okay, I think that's balance. It's pretty. Okay. All right, sis, you did it. It's cute. It's cute. It's cute. Where are we going now? Let's go highlighter. See, now these eyes got like this beautiful like gold, but not gold. Maybe champagne, a little darker than like a champagne-esque. Do we want to have a moment? You know what? We are going to have a moment. A nice, cute little moment with Pat McGrath's blush from her Bridgerton 2 collection. That's what we're going to do. We're going to have this moment right here, right now. Tappy, tappy. It's a little glittery, but it's pretty, and that's what I wanted. Yes, it doesn't come like this. I depotted mine because if you know, you know. Pat, we love you, but I don't know what that packaging was doing for the Bridgerton 2 collection. I get it. I saw it. I saw the concept. It was beautiful. But how was I going to store that? Where was I supposed to put that at, baby? Mother Pat. I don't know. I don't know, mama. But I'm going to use these products. Look, that is so stinking pretty, y'all. All right. Doing too much. Okay. What am I doing now? Oh, purple under the eyes. Purple under the eyes. I almost forgot about you. For like 2.5 seconds, I almost forgot that I was doing purple under the eye. And we are back, zoom back in, so we can play in this purple. So let's go into Big Wig. And see what we can do. You know what I wish I had and I don't? I used to, but I got rid of them a little while ago. I need to re-up now. Oh, that's cute. I used to have like different color like eyeliners to put in my waterline, because before I was trying eyeshadow in the waterline, I would just do like a colorful pencil. That's a little mysterious. Ooh. My eyes are about to water. They won't let me be great. I'm done crying. I put some black in the waterline, and I like it a lot. I think it's super cute. And I do not know why I want to do this shimmer purple Shikington in the inner corner. I'm scared. Let me look at it. What do y'all think? Is it gonna mess up the eye look, guys? Should I just stick to like a cute little champagne? We're putting that purple in the inner corner. We're going for it. We're going for it. Let me wipe that off my finger. We're just gonna do it, and that's just what we're doing. We're taking the purple. Oh, I'm scared. Maybe I should have used a different brush. Ooh, you better come through and circle and buff it down towards the, and blend it just up just a bit. I like it. Dare to be bold. Y'all don't, listen. Listen. I like it. It gives the eye look character. Let's buff it down and up just a bit. Mary, yes! This color is stunning. I don't think I've ever played in this purple. As long as I've had this palette, sad story. I may have went a little bit further in on this eye balance. Let's just circle it and even it out. Circle. There we go. Bring this in some more. There we go. Ooh! It's given. Pat McGrath, call me and let me model. Isn't the type of looks that, you know, she has her models create and stuff. It's so cute. I love it. Yeah. It's giving. Okay. Let's do these brows and, oh, I need to brighten underneath my eye. Let me show you how I brighten under my eye. So I like to use a brightening powder right under the eye and down the sides of my nose. Just for a little extra brightness. And the powder that I'm using is the Alamad Cosmetics brightening powder from her medium trio. Mine is getting old. I'm hitting pan. So it's probably a good idea for me to check and make sure that they're still available. I'm pretty sure they are, though. I don't see why she would discontinue such a beautiful product. I think I just saw in my feed on social media, they were promoting the product still. So this is how I do my nose highlight too. I don't put actual highlighter down my nose. I just use a brightening powder. And then let the natural dew come in and do what it do. Okay, let me do my eyebrows and I'll be back. I have applied mascara down in my lower lash and put my hair down. And y'all, when I tell y'all I have mascara all over my nose, heart just broke. Just broke. I thought my whole look was ruined. And It's barely noticeable now, only to me because I did it, of course. But how dare. Okay, anyways, moving on. Lips. I was thinking of maybe doing like a really muted lip, like this one. This is the Juvia's Place. It's like super muted. I don't know. What if we do like a super warm, like super nude lip that kind of goes with the center of the eye, maybe? That one actually looks really pretty. I think we have a winner just out of those two. I don't think I want to look elsewhere. Oh, what about... No, thought about doing like a really dark lip, like bold, like a deep chocolate brown. But maybe we'll save that for our next video. So I'm gonna go in with, what lip am I gonna use? I have a few lip liners, guys. Let's see. That one's like really dark. I don't want the lips to, maybe that one. Let's go in with that one. That is the KKW Nude 2. I think I'm gonna go into. Yeah. I also have the ColourPop, whoever that is. ColourPop BFF3 over here too, which is always a winner. And I think I'm going with the ColourPop again. I really like it. It's like it is such a like neutral tone brown, and it doesn't have like that. So let's go ahead and apply our lip. Well, all right. That is the lip combo. I think it's cute. I think it matches the eyes nice. Okay, beautiful people, this is my finished look, playing in the ABH and Jackie Aina palette and creating the rest of the face based off of the colors on the eyes, and I think I did a good job. I really like the purple on the eyes. We used purple blush, or maybe more mauve, but same family, okay? We used a nice mid-tone, a nude lip to go with the different shades of browns that we had and the shimmer on the lid. Excuse my voice, I'm sorry. And I think we did good for our first lottery look upload video. I think we did really, really good. So if you enjoyed this and had fun watching me create this lottery look, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Please like this video. It really helps me out in the algorithm. And if you care, go ahead and share. Okay, and if you do not follow me on my Instagram, go ahead and do that, or all of my socials. I do a little bit on TikTok, but the bulk of my content that I create is done over on Instagram. There will be a link in the description box that says connect with me here, and that link will give you access to everything that I'm doing, everything that I'm a part of, and that I have got going on. Thank you so much for spending time with me and hanging out with me, and I will see you in our next lottery look. Like